I work at Jericho Road Ministries at one of the thrift stores on 19, and I am currently an FSU student. All my classes are online, which enables me to continue working for the thrift stores. And I have been on a journey to remodel an Airstream motorhome, which is what we're in right now. And about 98% of all my decorations and my pictures and all the little knickknacks I have in here are from not just my thrift store, but the other ones. We have 4 locations, and I just love repurposing things that people donate and they personally don't have a use for it anymore, but someone like me or even you who shops at a thrift store can just give it new life and repurpose it and just make your home more beautiful with vintage and even new things that people donate. And so I guess we'll give you a tour. So at the front, the first piece we have here is this little wide chair, but when I saw it come into the store, it was there for about 3 weeks before I took it. But I just kept walking past it, and it just looked like the perfect size to use as a couch in this front area. And so this bag is from the store, the blanket, and I got the pillow on clearance at some other store. But yeah, this is really comfy, and it's microfiber. Great purchase. All this was built by my dad. When we got this camper, there was no sink, no cabinets. It was basically all just empty, and the floor was empty too. So my dad built it from the bottom up, and I was in charge of painting and decorating. And so I've got little knickknacks here. I really love this little brass catch-all. I think when I looked it up, it was from about the 60s or 70s. It's really cool. And I love this little hanger that I can put fruits and vegetables, or I'll probably use it for my coffee station once I get it all set up. And I've got a little gallery wall here. I love butterflies and coffee and sunflowers, so this is just the perfect little setup. Oh, okay, now this. Someone was gonna throw it away because the frame was really ugly, but the print is hippos cooking in the kitchen. And we just, so cute. And the piece is called Culinary Hippos. So that was that. So another really cool, really unique, probably one of a kind because my dad made it, feature of the camper is the countertops and the table, as you probably saw earlier. It is made of maps from like a scrapbook paper, the booklets that have different kind of prints on them. This one was of maps, and so what my dad did was just kind of lay them out, different shapes, and he poured some proxy clear resin over the top, and they dried hard, and so I've got little map countertops and a table to match. So it's really awesome and unique, and I love it. And got a little wicker wonderland over here. This was one of my favorite finds too. It's a little 1986 handmade little spoon holder, but you could probably use it as a hanging too, but it's really cute. Got some plants that I found. I found this plant holder at work, my little red tea kettle, the bamboo trays, and this little shelf, and everything on the shelf is from work as well. This little mini mug. Really cute. So now we have the bathroom here. It's kind of a weird angle. So this countertop was made by my dad and I. It was cut off of a cedar tree in my grandfather's front yard. He had the tree cut down, and then we used the wood to just use for different things, and that's where this countertop came from. Again, we poured some proxy resin over top of it, and it really brought out the color of the wood, which is beautiful and shiny. And the walls I did hand painted stripes. And this little wicker mirror is also from Jericho Road thrift stores, but it had a little hole in the side, so I just shoved some fake flowers in there to spice it up and cover the hole. And that's about it for there. So this is a little awkward space, but I really love this at work. You know, I come across things all the time that I just can't leave home without, even if I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. And that was the case for these two. And I just found them a home on this little space of wall, and it works. And all my little magnets on my fridge and even my microwave that they stick to are from work. I think this one's from Dollar Tree. But the rest of them are from the thrift store. And they're really cute. So another really fun thing that my dad made in here was between this little hallway and the shower that he also built was this little awkward space that he put a little door on to put like a broom or put some towels up in there. Just basically whatever I want to shove up in there. But I just really love it, and it just shows how much my dad just thinks of the little things and try to utilize the most space that we can in this little camper. It's long, but it's very narrow. So here is the shower. It's really neat, one of a kind again because it's handmade by my dad. He put all these little side panels in. He built this whole thing, put all the plumbing in, and he gave it these pipes for like a little rustic feel. And it's a little janky because I've got just like a little plastic white thing. It doesn't really match, but it's a shower. You know, as long as you get clean, you're doing great. So yeah, and this was handmade. I got this at clearance too. I didn't actually find a shower curtain at the store, but I just cut it off at the bottom and made it fit. Shower curtain rings are from the thrift store. So we've got everything. Shower curtain, rods, rings. Yeah. Okay, there's so many cool things in here that I could keep talking about that my dad made. And so this is the last one, I promise. But it's the closet here. And so I got this off of Facebook Marketplace. And all this is from Jericho. These little trays. Actually, this one's not, but I love it so much. I got it in Texas. But this is from Jericho. And what happens is that the closet here, I can open the door a little bit. And if I wanted to swing it open, the mirror doesn't block it from doing a little tri-fold here. Yeah, so it's just really neat. It's actually a big closet space too. I have a pretty minimalist wardrobe though anyway, so I'm not really a record person, and this idea just came to me on a whim. Like, I've seen other people do it, and I was just like, why not? So I've got some little 45s. All of our thrift stores have, at least the one on 19 has a very large variety of records, the large ones and 45s, and we've got some really cool records for you people who love those. For all you people who love decorating with vinyls or even just listening to them, it's a great plug for those. So the rest of back here is a little captain bed that I got from IKEA. Fun fact, I really don't like IKEA, but I was looking for little beds like this, and the only one they had was at IKEA, and so I was like, okay, that's fine. Awesome. But I've got some tapestries here that were actually in the scarf section at one of the thrift stores, and I snatched them up because they're cute, and I can use them as tapestries or a little curtain here. And this is old. We've had this for a while at my house. I'm pretty sure it's from IKEA too, from a long time ago. But it's really, really unique and a cute piece to add to any room. And this rug, it's a circle rug from Jericho, but I shoved it under the bed to kind of, well, it's too big to fit in here, but to kind of give a little artsy look in here. And the basket is not from Jericho, but the blanket is. And we've got a ton of cute blankets, like crochet blankets, cute ones like this, like they look like patchwork, but it's real soft. And yeah, so another thing that this camper has that a lot of them don't is this little stair/window setup. It's like a little staircase and a window. The window opens up, and then you can pull the stairs up, pull the stairs out, like if you know what a toy hauler is. You just kind of open the back and then put all your stuff in. And the reason that this camper has this is that it wasn't built to be an actual living in RV. It was made for military use in the Air Force, and it was used to just haul equipment and soldiers, and even a little bit of airplane simulation when they were doing that, not in their big fancy machines. And so it's got this little feature that most Airstream buses like this one don't. That's why there's not a lot of windows in here either, is because it wasn't made to live in. So it's pretty cool if you need to kind of load stuff in and out, and it's just a really unique feature that most campers don't have.